Hello, I'm Tony from Bonner's Music, and I'm here today with a brand new and really quite wonderful Yamaha P121 portable piano. Now the P121 is quite unique because it's a little bit shorter than a standard stage piano, and that makes it really good if you want something to carry around, or perhaps something to put in a small space in your house, maybe between a chimney breast and a wall, or maybe in a child's bedroom even. But the good thing with it is that it's still got enough notes on it to be able to do a really good piano performance. Just take a listen to this. So as you could hear, even though the keyboard is a little bit shorter than a standard piano, it didn't compromise the playing at all. You'll be able to see the P121 in both of our piano stores. We have one in Eastbourne on the south coast of Sussex, and also one in Reigate on the M25 motorway, actually just 2 miles from junction 8 of the M25. Both of our stores have on-site parking, and you can see a huge range of pianos, both electronic and acoustic pianos, and you can compare lots of different brands in one place. So if you're looking to buy a new portable piano, or a piano of any description, then do come to Bonner's, because you know that you're going to be able to make a good choice from a wide variety of different models on display at the same time. So let's just take a look at some of the other sounds that are found in the P121. There are actually 4 variations on every one of the sound category buttons. So let's take a listen to some of the other variations on the piano sounds. There really is a piano for all different styles of music in the P121. Now the next sound category is the electronic piano category, and this has got some real classic sounds, keyboard sounds from the 1960s through to the 1980s. So let's take a listen to the first electric piano sound, which is actually the sound of the Fender Rhodes. And you may recognise the next piano sound from lots of famous songs over the last few decades, and this is the sound of the Wurlitzer piano. And finally in this sound category, this is a 1980s type sound, and it's a sort of synth bell type sound, but you'll probably recognise this sound again from lots of songs from the 1980s and some from the 90s too. So the P121 has a really quite useful and very good selection of voices. There are some organ sounds, so we have a jazz organ sound. And there are a choice of 2 different classical organ sounds. We have harpsichord sounds, clavichord sounds, there's a vibraphone, and there's a good range of orchestral strings and also choir sounds too. So something I like to do is actually to layer 2 voices together, and the P121 allows you to do that. So here I've taken the grand piano sound and I've layered it with an orchestral string sound, and this is really nice for film scores and romantic style music. And another fun feature of the P121 is that you can actually split the keyboard, so you have one sound on your left hand, and in this case I've got a bass sound, and I have a piano sound in my right hand. So the P121 is available in 2 different cabinet finishes. You've got the satin black and I've got the satin white on my left here. Now I've actually got them here with the wooden stand. This is Yamaha's own wooden stand, and there is the LP1 pedal unit, which is the triple metal pedal unit. So if you have the whole combination, then it does make a really nice little piano for the home. But if you just want something to carry on the road, then don't bother buying the stand and pedals. Just take the keyboard, put it in a soft padded gig bag and take it away with you. I mean, it's a really, really good little instrument. So let's just take a look at the panel of the P121. Now, of course, the P121 also has some other features. Now, one of my favourite new features on this instrument is actually the rhythm section. So you have a metronome which is there for you to practice to, but you also have a drummer built in as well. Now what I'm going to do here is play a piece of music just using a piano sound, and I'm going to activate the rhythm just by pressing the rhythm button, and it also gives you a bass line too. So it looks at what you're playing on the keyboard and gives you an appropriate bass sound and bass pattern based on the rhythm pattern that you've chosen. So it makes practicing a bit more fun, and it can certainly make you feel like you're playing with a band. So just take a listen to this. I think it's really impressive coming from such a fairly low-cost instrument, and actually a very small instrument physically, but it just sounds and feels really nice to play. Now I'm really pleased to say that the P121 is also compatible with Yamaha's Smart Pianist app, which is at the moment available for Apple iOS devices. So basically the Smart Pianist app allows you access to all of the features that are within the P121, but it brings them all up on the screen, so it actually makes navigating things a little bit easier, and it's very intuitive and very graphical. So I would strongly suggest, if you do have an iPad, that you do download the app, and all you need to do is just pop your iPad on the music desk there. And there are two other things you need. You need the Apple camera connection kit, which is this tiny little cable you'll see here, and what this is a little USB interface that plugs in to your iPad. And you will also need a standard USB cable which plugs from the camera connection kit like so and into the USB socket on the back of the P121. Once you've got that connection, just fire up the Smart Pianist app, and then it actually gives you access to everything and makes it much easier to access some of the deeper functions that are in the P121 that you would normally access with a combination of the function button and the keys. So I think that's a really good feature, and the Smart Pianist app is now available for lots of Yamaha current range digital pianos. And lastly, let's just take a look at some of the connections that you have on the back of the P121. Starting on the right hand side, we have our mains input socket. Next to the mains input socket we have left and right audio, and this is on 1/4 inch jack plugs. That's standard guitar size jack plug, so it's a good quality connection. Next to that we have the socket to connect the triple pedal unit, and that's the LP1 pedal unit from Yamaha. And then there is a sustain pedal socket, so if you're using a floating sustain pedal, there is a small plastic sustain pedal which is supplied in the box with the P121. And then finally we have your USB to computer connection. So that brings me to the end of my relatively short Yamaha P121 demonstration. I must say this product is really good. It's the only piano on the market that I'm aware of from a major brand that is 73 keys. That puts it in a category all of its own, but it's a really good quality product. It's not based on Yamaha's entry-level pianos, but it's the next range up. So you're getting better quality features, things like the 1/4 inch jack stereo outputs and good quality speaker system do make this a really good product. So if you need something small to carry around with you, or you're limited on space in the home, then the P121's an excellent choice. Please do come and see this in our stores, or if you would like more information, check our website links in the description of this movie. But thanks very much for watching this, and please do check out some of my other piano demonstration videos, and maybe I'll even see you in one of our stores one day. Thanks very much for watching.